ForrestMoth,
Yeah.
you can start whenever you're ready. Good luck.
Okay, thank you. Hello, this is, I'll start after character creation. I'm just going to explain character creation for a little bit. But this is Divinity Original Sin 2. If you're not familiar with the game, a lot of people compare it to like Dungeons and Dragons as a video game. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of like a tabletop RPG. So a couple things about my build. I pick Lone Wolf, which gives you a lot of buffs if you have a party size of 2 or less. I take Polymorph, Telekinesis, these 2 skills from Polymorph, Tentacle Lash and Invisibility, and then just boost my strength up real high. And I pick Feign for a couple reasons. One is for Time Warp, which I'll explain later, and the other is for Death Fog, which I'll explain later. And this is the best instrument. It's okay. So now I'm ready to begin, and 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Okay. So first thing I'll mention is that I have scroll wheel bound to 1, and most dialogue can be skipped really fast if you just mash the first option, which can be selected with 1, so you'll see how fast it goes, yeah. Okay, and I'm just going to try to manage my bar here.
Good God, there's been a murder here.
Okay, so right away, I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to give myself the well-rested buff with this bedroll, and then initiate combat on this guy, which starts this cutscene. I'm supposed to get knocked down right here after she does the Source Blast, but the well-rested is going to protect me. Oh, dang. You can like miss that, or skip that like screen fade out if you like go through the stairs at the very right time, but I missed it by a little bit. Okay, so clipping. For a very brief moment when dropping an item, you can just walk through walls. And here I'm going to pick up Death Fog. Death Fog is basically a chemical that stops the function of the lungs, and it instantly kills any living creature that walks into it. This clip is a bit trickier. I have to put that barrel on the other side of the wall because if I picked it up now, I would be over encumbered. This trick is a lot. This clip is like the hardest one to do in the run, so it's gonna take a little bit. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit closer. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna drop that barrel real quick so I can move again. Pick up this fire scroll, because I need it. Move a certain distance so that I don't lose any AP. Pick up the barrel again. And I'm gonna throw this cocktail at the boat to kill the people on it, which ends this section of the game. Yes, I am on the 1.0 version of the patch of the game because of a couple glitches that only exist on 1.0. One of them is the teleport glitch, and then the other one is duplicating Death Fog barrels between chapters. So that's the boat section. Now for everyone's favorite part of the game, Fort Joy. The amount of playthroughs that enter Fort Joy and never make it out. Okay, I'm gonna drop these here for now. I'll come back for them later. Oop, that would have been bad if I used that. Oh, it wouldn't have been terrible, but I'm gonna move that to a safer slot. So honestly, Fort Joy is probably actually the hardest part of the run. In terms of optimizing, at least. And that's because it's the only part of the run where I'm going to be controlling two characters at once and having them do different things. Also because the landscape is a little bit messy. So there's a cutscene up here, kind of like a cutscene, where I had to have to listen to this dialogue going on, and if I try to get past them, the guys will yell at me to stand still. But I'm just going to go invisible and walk past them. And recruit Los. Okay, I'm going to unlink Los so that I can control them separately. Fane is going to go towards the fort, and Los is going to come up here. Fane is more important to control right now than Los.
Keep well out of sight.
So I'm going to be doing more with him. They don't like me trespassing, so they're going to threaten me, but I'm just going to walk away. It's fine. But I need to keep Fane moving at all times here, because he has to go a lot farther than Los does, and do a lot more. Okay. So there's a lot of ways out of Fort Joy. This is the one I'm going with. There's a boat over here that you can just kind of sneak past these dudes and steal. And it takes you out. It's one I did not learn about until I went to speedrun this game. I thought I knew every way out, but I did not know about that boat. Okay. The fog of war makes it a little bit hard to figure out where to go. Gonna set this up a bit. I need to get rain over there. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I got the hit in. That was really close to him walking out of range. Alright, so now they're just going to do that for a while. I do have to come back here every so often to make sure I skip my turn. I'm going to be waiting for the alligator that has the teleportation gloves to teleport over to Los before I start killing it. Which he should do now, yeah. I'm moving the camera around so much because it sometimes kind of shakes out the fog of war. Got a little bit before Los's turn. Okay, that stuns him. I'm just gonna bap him on the snoot with my staff. And I'm just kind of gradually progressing Fane to the final boss of this chapter. Alright, so the teleportation gloves I'm sending to Fane. Teleportation is very useful.
Gods, what is that? Whatever it is.
You can basically teleport. You can't teleport yourself with them, but you can teleport other NPCs and objects and the like. Okay, so this trick is this clip here is a bit tricky. Oh wow, I got it first try. Okay, I'm gonna make a save right now because this part does scare me a bit. I have had weird things happen here. Okay, so this is Death Fog. It instantly kills people. And I'm gonna sit up here in the Death Fog. I am an undead character and cannot die to Death Fog. And I'm gonna just... Oh, he moved out of range. You go to the beach. Why does he go down the ladder there? I always found that weird. Okay, this is the boss. He's dead now. And that kind of instantly starts the next phase of the fight where the worm spawns. So I'm just going to kind of chill here for a bit. And level up Lois really quick so she can pick up these barrels. And then send them over to Fane. I got to make sure that I have to be very careful to like keep doing things with Fane over here. Because I need to use teleport as much as I can. Okay, I am now involved in the conflict. It is time to level up. I take all skilled up for the extra points. I go up to 14 wits and 24 strength. I take warfare for damage, huntsman for a teleport skill, scoundrel for a teleport skill. Just get my turn. And that's it for leveling up Fane. Let's get my turn again. Lois is going to get all skilled up in order to get another point in bartering. And then I'm going to send her to Fort Joy, where she will make a purchase in a little bit. Oh, Hilda just went down. That's unfortunate. Okay, I should have set that on fire. Trying to get a little bit more insight. Okay, back to waiting for teleport to come off cooldown.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Hoping Hilda comes up here on her own. And that I don't have to walk down there. I need to be level 4 in order to buy
Need something in the kitchen?
the teleport skill books. Okay, I got another use. The assassin is still alive, and the Geist is still alive. Geist is about to die, so I'm gonna teleport the assassin up here. And then I'm just gonna bide my time some more. Okay. Oh, Hilda came up here. Wow. How lucky. I was getting really worried. Oh. Take Cloak and Dagger, which is the teleport skill for Scoundrel. Ah! Okay. I almost attacked her accidentally.
Don't try anything funny around Griff. I'm watching you.
Okay, Los is unimportant now. Fane is just gonna keep skipping turns. Now Los is unimportant for the rest of the round. I'm gonna have to wait basically until the archer kills the worm. Which should be before teleport comes off cooldown. I'll explain the teleport glitch since it's going to take me a little bit. Basically, the teleport works is that you click on a spot and you jump to it. The spot usually has to be within vision. However, there's a glitch in this version of the game where if you click on a spot and move your cursor, you basically go to wherever the cursor is. Just gonna move stuff around for muscle memory purposes. So like that, I clicked up there, and then I teleported here, I guess. And this can be used to kind of get it out of bounds a bunch.
After you.
Okay. So now, this part of the game is a long section where I have to try to figure out how to get the boat moving. Instead, I'm going to do a glitch here. I'm going to put down those barrels, save the game. I'm going to delete this save because it conflicts with this one. Pick up the barrels, and then teleport glitch off the boat. And I'm... Oh wait, okay, come on. There's a bit of land right off the boat where you kind of just get stuck and can't move. And I think I was like very close to hitting that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I need Cloak and Dagger off cooldown. So one thing about Cloak and Dagger, one thing about Tactical Retreat is you get haste after you use it, And the thing about Cloak and Dagger is that you can jump even while invisible. Let me see the boat. Okay, so over here is like an instanced version of the final battle part in this section. Like, this is where you would transfer to the next section of the game by, like, going through this battle. And it's just sitting over here in an instance. So I'm kind of cheating my way into this. Gonna sit right here and then drop a Death Fog barrel. This part is incredibly random. So I kind of have to hope that the Death Fog spreads in directions that work for me.
I can't contain it for long.
So teleporting the Geist right here will break the barrels. Okay, that's fine. The monks usually walk into the fog, yep.
With the help of
Amalia. The Lords. How can this be? Your wisdom.
He just jumped into it and like ragdolled away.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
Okay, so I could go downstairs or I can do the cool method, which is go out of bounds in this direction, which brings me straight downstairs.
where have you
On to Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is kind of the meat of the game. It's where most of the content is. You're basically asked to get a few, you're asked to unlock source points by going to masters that can unlock it for you. And there's a bunch of masters that can do that. And a lot of them kind of have morally gray tasks. Some of them aren't so morally gray, some of them are just outright evil tasks. And it's just kind of like, will you do this terrible thing to progress? But there's a lot to do in Chapter 2, and I'm just basically gonna quickly get 2 points and leave. I had to walk over to this boat, because otherwise I wouldn't have the teleportation point for the boat. And that'd be real bad if I could not teleport back to the boat. Okay, so for strange reasons, there is... Wait, is it down on the floor? Yeah, it's down this floor. If I jump off this side of the boat, I will end up at the Blood Moon Isle, which is all the way on the north side of the map. Like, I'm all the way up here, the boat's down here.
The Advocate.
So the Advocate is a demon, and he gives you a source point for free, and basically says, okay, you got the source point, and you owe me something. So that's an easy point to get. And instead of doing what he asked me to do, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Because there is another NPC that says, if you kill the Advocate for me, I will give you a source point. And that's this guy over here, who hunts demons. Okay, so I got the source points I need, so I basically just need to convene with my god again. Gonna jump off the side of the ship. So I still need to talk to my god in order to finish the chapter. And I can get to there from here.
Ancient ruins. Weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
I need to read that book in order to learn how to make the thing to talk to the god. Use, combine with.
Speak the spell.
Okay, so they taught me 2 spells. One lets me see ghosts, and the other lets me consume source from dead people, pretty much, or things that have source. Oops. Okay. She tries to. Oop, man.
Tick tock, tick tock. Tarquin slunk off. I'm glad I could have sworn you.
Okay, it's a little messed up. That's dialogue there. Because she wants me to wait for everyone else that's still on the island and wants me to do stuff. My current character is undead. He's a skeleton.
Here we are.
So Deathfog cannot kill me. Okay, this jump can sometimes get me stuck if I land in a bad spot. I think I landed in a bad spot. Wait. Where am I? Oh, I went the wrong way. Whoopsie. Hold on. Okay, I just saved, so... I was looking in the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. That's correct. So chapter 3 is normally really short, even in a casual playthrough, and it's even shorter than this. I'm gonna need to up my stats as best I can here. Oops. So this just kind of clips you into the final area. Oops. So there is another glitch where if a character is talking during a combat track, you can skip their turn if you quick save and quick load. So Alexander's supposed to go first here, and he would basically kill me if he does. So I'm gonna quick save during his turn, and then quick load, and he loses his turn. The 18 wit is important, because otherwise I wouldn't go next. Somebody else will be going next. I think it's, Sebel? I can't remember exactly who gets to go second. Okay, so everyone is dead. Now I'm going to drop the Deathfog barrel, because even gods fear Deathfog. Very strange thing about this fight. Okay, so the god spawns in with 1 armor and 2 magic armor, and on its first turn, it buffs up its magic armor and armor a lot. But if I do the glitch that skips its turn, it will not do that. So it lost its turn, and it's still sitting at 1 armor and 2 magic armor. which sends it into phase 2. And this thing, well, oh, I missed. Well, I can just teleport him in. Yeah, it's not immune to Death Fog. Uh-oh. I think I can just walk across this. Yeah, I can. Okay. Went a bit further than I wanted to, but... that is it for the Death Fog. There's no more Death Fog. We have progressed past the need for Death Fog. Okay, back to the ship. Again. Because the ship leads to everywhere on the map, I guess. Interestingly enough. And right off the side of the ship is the dungeon. That's right, the dungeon under Arcs is right next to the ship like that. You know, this chapter's a little bit long. Longer than chapter 3. Not as long as chapter 2. And I'm just gonna kinda do a few jumps. Gotta wait for my cloak and dagger to come up. Uh-oh. I think I landed in a bad spot. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. That spot usually works for me. Yeah, AIs will like straight up use healing spells on you if you're undead to hurt you. Okay, that's good enough. I can just like walk across the lava down here. There I am. And... okay, so... this fight is interesting. So in a casual playthrough, when I first played this game, we kept saying no to them. And we kept like getting stuck on this.
Then let us proceed.
Good.
And if you say no to them, they will all fight you. All of them. And then you have to go through one phase where you're fighting all of them, and then a second phase where you're fighting Brachus Rex here. And even when you go into the second phase, they are all still fighting you. But if you choose to sacrifice yourself, then everyone's allied with you and you just have to fight Brachus Rex.
My ally.
Also, I'm gonna skip the Kraken's turn. He's supposed to like summon some servants of the void, but ooh, my F8 button's all messed up. Uh-oh. I might have messed up. I might have done the quick save too early, I think. Oh, I was supposed to do it when... okay, it's still fine. I'm gonna use Time Warp on Lucian there, which gives him 2 turns. Oop, just a little bit too far. And then I'm gonna teleport Brachus back into the midst of everyone else. and then end my turn. And basically, I have to do nothing else at this point. The game is going to play itself out. And Lucian's going to, like, punch Brachus' face in. With his 2 turns. So time is going to be coming up very soon. Yo, he did it in 1 turn!
Brachus Rex. After all the...
Okay, that's time.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. A new divine rose, a true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever, and united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm, he was...
I beat it so quickly because of war crimes.
Humans, lizards, elves, and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The Great Allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the depths of the Void, the God King still sought to return. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken claimed divinity.
I wish it wouldn't take, like, forever to free her.
Of pain and suffering is mine.
I think it'd be a nice incentive.
One day the veil will be sealed. That
I believe there
one day
is a
I
no
can be
exploit
freed.
category.
That one day a new Godwoken will rise.
Oh, it's really raining out there. Okay, that's the end of the run. Thank you for having me. Hope the marathon's going well, and see you around.